Hi everyone and welcome. Today's class is a 20-minute blend of yoga and mobility stretching. So we'll be combining mindful movement and breath from yoga with functional mobility work that targets your joints and range of motion. This kind of combination helps to prevent injuries, to improve our posture, and to support everyday movement. Plus, it's a great way to release tension and feel more connected with your body. We'll start off practice lying on our backs. You can take the feet to breast, just taking the knees off to the side, gently opening up through the hips. Option here to place one hand on your belly and one on your chest. Just taking a moment for yourself before we start moving to check in with your breathing. From here, you can gently draw the knees into the chest. Just taking the hands to the knees. You can rock from side to side. Just feeling the mat or your towel beneath your back. Taking a second to ground yourself in this space. Maybe it's the morning, you're just waking up. So you want to let yourself find this space comfortably. From here, you can just sit up. You're going to place the hands at your sides. And we're just going to work into windshield wipers here. We're moving with our breath. So on the in-breath, you'll lift up. And on the exhale, you'll just soften the knees to the side. You're going to want to create a 90-degree angle with the legs as you move into each side. Remembering to breathe. As you breathe in, lifting up, and as you exhale, softening the knees down. We'll take some rounds here, just gently taking this dynamic movement to warm up into the muscles, stabilizing through the core. On the next round here, you're just going to soften the knees off to one side and hold here, pausing for about 3 breaths. The way that this class will work is we'll take a little bit of movement and then pause in each position. At the end, you can switch sides here, moving the knees off to the right or left, just pausing and breathing in this position. And lifting up. We're setting up for our next stretch, reverse tabletop. So the hands are facing towards the feet. You're going to press down into the hands and press down into the feet, lifting up through the hips, creating a tabletop position. You're just going to move with your breath here. As you breathe in, you lift up. And as you exhale, you soften the hips down. Breathing in takes you up. And exhale to soften down. We're focusing here on activating the core muscles. This posture also helps to strengthen the posterior chain and improve shoulder stability. Moving here with the breath. A few more rounds here. And for our last round, we're going to push up, pausing in reverse tabletop, holding for about 3 breaths. And gently you can release, just sitting the hips down. You can extend the legs. And so you're taking kind of a wide-legged straddle position. The feet are at the edges of the mat. And we're going to take a movement here. So it's a flex through the spine. As you breathe in, you're going to lift up through the chest, arcing through the spine. And on your exhale, you're going to slide the hands forward down the legs, curling in. Breathing in takes you up. And as you exhale, you're rounding through the spine, curling in, reaching towards the feet. Again, moving with your breath here, just gently waking up through the spine, folding in. Now on this round, as you fold in over the legs, you're going to reach for the ankles, reach for the feet, pause and breathe here for about 3 breaths. Holding, using the in-breath to invite the muscles to soften. From here, just gently lifting up, you can take the feet back together. We're moving into our next posture, reverse plank. In this position, you're going to press down into the palms as you did before in reverse tabletop. The feet are extended. And as you breathe in, you lift up through the hips, letting the head fall back, pressing firmly into the palms. Again, breathing in will take you up. And as you exhale, setting the hips down. This position is similar to reverse tabletop. It's a little bit more challenging on the arms, wrists, core, and hamstrings because of weight distribution. It's a bit deeper for chest and shoulder opening. If you have a shoulder or wrist injury, just proceed carefully. You can modify and use your judgment. Final round here, lifting up, pausing for about 3 breaths, letting the head fall back, surrendering. And from here, you can release the hips down. You're going to cross the ankles, making your way onto hands and knees. Just setting up the shoulders over the wrists. Going to take nice and simple cats and cows. As you breathe in, you're going to round the belly down, looking up. And as you exhale, curling in for cat. Breathing in, rounding the belly down, looking up. And exhale, curling in for cat. This movement is a great one that you'll see in pretty much any modern yoga class. It's great for improving spinal mobility as you take spinal flexion in cat and extension in cow. Continuing here at the rhythm of your own breath. Taking your final round here. Coming back to tabletop position. You can tuck the back toes, lifting up and back into downward facing dog. Just settling into this position, you can pedal out through the feet a little bit, taking a nice lift through the hips, finding equal pressure through your palms. Just letting the head relax away from the shoulders. From here, we're going to take a movement transitioning from down dog into cobra. So from downward facing dog, you're going to shift the body weight forward into a plank, lower the knees, arc the spine into cobra. And you can push back, tucking the back toes, lifting up and back into downward facing dog. So again, flowing forward into a plank, lowering the knees, untucking the toes, lifting up into cobra. pushing back, and up and back, downward facing dog. Taking this movement here, trying to be fluid as you flow forward. Pushing back into child's pose maybe, before tucking the toes and lifting up and back into down dog. From here, just taking 2 more rounds. And on our final round, as you come forward into cobra, just pausing, drawing the chest forward between the arms, strong through the back. And you can gently release. You're going to take the knees wide, sitting the hips back over the heels, extending the arms into child's pose, letting the breathing slow. You can walk the hands over to the right side of your mat, just stretching out through the right side of the body. Walking the hands back to the center, pausing and breathing here. And you can walk the hands over to the left side, stretching through the opposite side of your body. Walking the hands back to your center. And from here, you're just going to gently lift back up into a tabletop position. From here, we're taking bear pose. You can tuck the back toes, lifting the knees off the ground. We're going to take a Pilates-inspired mobility movement. So from bear, you're going to step your foot forward on the outside of your hands, keeping the back knee lifted, and step back. So we're moving here with control, alternating sides, keeping the knees lifted, stepping forward to the outside of the hands, and stepping back. Taking a few rounds here at the rhythm of your own breath, remembering to move with control. Final side here, and you can step back, lowering the knees back into tabletop position again. Setting up for our next movement, you're going to lift back up into bear. You can take the feet a bit wider. And following along with me, the movement we're going to take is from bear. You'll push yourself back into a squat, into malasana. You can either have the hands down on the mat or draw them into the chest, but you're just gently rocking forward and back. From bear, rocking back into malasana, into a squat, opening up through the hips, and pushing back forward. So following along with me, taking a few breaths, few rounds, remembering to move with your breathing. On this next round, as you push back, you'll pause in malasana. The palms are into the chest, just gently using the outer forearms to open up through the hips slightly, finding your balance here. We'll continue to flow. You can release your right or left hand down, opening up with the opposite arm. And we're just moving with our breath. As you breathe in, you can extend the arm, and as you exhale, switching out the hands. Just gently moving from side to side, opening the chest to the side. One final round on each side, savoring it. And from here, from malasana, you can just gently lift up. You can toe heel the feet a little bit closer together. Just coming into a forward fold, folding in over the legs. letting the head fall away from the shoulders. Breathing in, you can take the hands to the shins, lifting up halfway. And as you exhale, folding in. As you breathe in, rolling the spine up, arms come up, reaching up, stretching through the spine. You can draw the palms into heart center. And from here, taking the hands to the sides, you can just step yourself out to the long edge of your mat, opening up into a wide-legged forward fold. Breathing in, the arms come up. And on your exhale, you're going to release your left palm down, opening up with the right arm. Arms come up and switching sides. We're just alternating back and forth here. If you need to, you can bend into the knees. Just focusing on rotating to either side, opening up the chest to each side. One more round on either side here. From here, you can take both hands down to the mat, and you're just going to shift the weight over the right heel. You're setting up for Skandasana. Going to flex through the left toes. And from here, you can lift up slightly, shifting to the opposite side. And we're just going to alternate sides here. Remembering to flex through the opposite extended leg. Can be lifted up on the ball of the foot that you're setting your weight over. Skandasana is a really great posture for strength and mobility because it's deeply hip opening and it helps to improve your hip mobility and joint range. Final round, we'll pause on the right or left side for 3 breaths. A bit longer of a hold. And then you can lift up, alternating sides, pausing and holding the posture for about 3 breaths. Gently releasing. You can sit back. Kind of make your way into a straddle position. You're extending the legs. You can reach over to one side, and as you breathe in, you'll extend the arms up and reach over to the opposite side. Breathing in takes you up, and on your exhale, reaching for the foot. It's okay if the hands don't make contact with the foot. You can reach for your ankle, wherever is accessible for you. Breathing in, lifting up, and on your exhale, switching sides. Moving at the rhythm of your breath. On this round, on each side, we'll hold for 3 breaths. So softening into the side that you found yourself at, breathing, letting the breath invite the muscles to soften. Breathing in takes you up, and switching sides, pausing on this side, relaxing. From here, lifting up. And you're just going to take the feet in, setting up for butterfly. You can set up the hands on the feet or the toes, taking a nice straight spine. And as you exhale, you can just fold in over the legs, pausing here. We're moving into a bit of static stretching after our dynamic movements to start the class. From here, you can take the hands to the sides. You're just going to extend the legs out in front of you, towards the long edge of your mat. And you can fold in over the legs. You're just reaching for the ankles, reaching for the sides of the feet, taking a forward fold. Just using the breath to invite the low back to relieve tension, stretching as well through the legs. This posture isn't great because it encourages length through the spinal column, stretching out through the back of your body. You can gently release. You're going to lower all the way down onto the back. From here, you can just draw the right or left knee in, and you'll draw the knee across the body, extending the arms, taking a supine twist. Just letting the body melt into the mat. You can turn the gaze off to the opposite side of your knee, just encouraging that shoulder to soften down. You can close the eyes here if you like, just taking some stillness. Sometimes I think that yoga is a great metaphor for life because while we need movement, we also need to take moments of stillness to reflect, to let our bodies rest. You can switch out the legs, so you're drawing the opposite knee across the body, extending the arms, turning the gaze off to the opposite side of the knee, just letting the body relax down. From here, you can draw both knees in, taking happy baby. You can grab a hold of the toes or the sides of the feet with the hands, just taking some last movement, just rocking from side to side on the back, letting the earth massage your back, massage your spine, getting out any last movements that you need. And from here, you can just extend the legs, taking the arms down to the sides. Take a moment here in Shavasana to let the benefits of practice settle into your body. Just taking some time opening space in your joints, strengthening control, and moving with awareness. Just let your breath be easy now. Let go of your effort. Trust that the work is done. You can remain here for about 5 minutes. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you would like to support me, you can like and subscribe, commenting what kinds of videos you'd like to see next.